Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Mercedes and this is the Frugal Life with Mercedes. Today we are going to talk about on the news and in the news they have recently been saying that inflation is cooling down. Now I feel like that's a misrepresentation. So somebody might hear that and think that prices are going to start going down. That is not what it means. It basically means the rate or speed of price increase is slowing down. So they're starting to level out. So if the price started here and it's coming up here and then it keeps going and it keeps going and keeps going, there becomes a point where it stops and it stays kind of steady or moves a little bit slower. You guys should look it up. I am not an economics major or expert by any means, but I was a little alarmed when I'm seeing on the news constantly them talking about inflation cooling down, because unfortunately there's a lot of people that would hear that and think that maybe prices are going to come down. And I hate to tell you this, but normally when they go up, they don't come back down. They do occasionally, it depends, because supply and demand and all that kind of stuff, basic economics 101. But if you buy a pair of shoes for $100, if you paid $100 for them a year ago, and then today those shoes are $120, well, a year from now they might be $125. So they still went up, but not at quite the same percentage as originally they did. So just keep that in mind, guys. When you hear inflation is cooling down, it just means that the speed or rate of the increase is slowing down, but that doesn't mean that it's stopping. That does not mean that the prices are going to magically become what they were in 2018 or something like that. That would be awesome if they did, but it doesn't look like that. So stay vigilant on staying informed with YouTube videos and the news and reading articles, and try to get as knowledgeable as possible when it comes to economics and economic terms. There are books and podcasts on those subjects that people that are much more knowledgeable about it than I am. Stay vigilant on your budgets and be paying attention to the prices of things when you are at the store. And if something's not in your budget, guys, it's not in your budget. Just because it's something that you've always bought, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. And you might have to look for alternatives. And try to become debt-free, pay off debt, put some money away for a rainy day fund, all the basic stuff that I've always encouraged you guys to do. But the biggest thing, besides getting out of debt, is really staying vigilant about information and learning what words mean when they put them out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that anybody is unintelligent. It's just sometimes we watch the news or we watch some sort of information, and I'm not referring to like fake news. I'm referring to real news that's really going on. But the media likes to use words that are deceiving, and it confuses people, and maybe we're not exactly sure what exactly that means. And for full transparency, when I saw some news things about inflation is cooling down, I had to look it up. I was like, well, that means that it stopped rising? So I looked it up. You know what I mean? I have no shame in that. If you hear something and you're not 100% sure what it means, Google it. Ask your Alexa or your AI or whatever it is, so that you can stay informed. Okay? So again, guys, if you've been with me a while, I am not an economist what was it, economist. I'll have to look up how to say it, but you know what I mean. I don't have a degree in finance or anything like that. I just do this because I like to, and I like to become more knowledgeable on subjects. But yeah, inflation is cooling down, but that doesn't mean that we're not still in inflation, okay? And they're trying to convince us by the words they're using that things are gonna possibly become okay and things are gonna start going down or things aren't gonna rise anymore, and that's not true. We just have to kind of just like always, we have to kind of see how it all plays out, okay? So I hope you guys got something out of that video. If not, hopefully you got a nice laugh at me stumbling over my words late at night after a long day. I'm here to entertain. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you did not know, I have an Instagram, The Frugal Life with Mercedes. Until next time guys, bye.